Hey guys, it's your boy Hog, back at it again with another video. Today we are reviewing the LEGO Star Wars AT-ST. It's from Return of the Jedi. The serial number is 75332. It is the AT-ST. It's 87 pieces and it's ages for 4+. It is currently retailed at $35 and I think that's pretty expensive. Alright guys, so I like the back box art of this. I think it's really cool how they show the Endor trees. And I really like how it looks like the AT-ST is actually walking on, like, dirt. And it's actually making the dirt particles, whatever it's called, you know? And I like how they added some texture to the ground, so it makes it look like it's really there. I like that. I like the blue strip there. I think it's a great addition to this LEGO set. The side box is just a picture of the AT-ST, you know, very basic. I think it actually looks really good for how, you know, basic it is. And in the back, I like how they show you how to build it. I like how they show the AT-ST and all the things that are involved, and I like how it shows all the minifigures from smallest to tallest. That's pretty good. And I like how they show the weapons. And you know, I think they could have done better with the back on this one. I don't really like the green background and the blue. I think it would have been cool if they added maybe some trees or the Ewok village or just something cooler than this. In the top right, it shows you the function. It's showing that that you can shoot a rock, I assume that is, to the guy right there, the evil dude right there. So that's the functions of it. Alright guys, so I like the back box art of this. I think it's really cool how they show the Endor trees. And I really like how it looks like the AT-ST is actually walking on, like, dirt. And it's actually making the dirt particles, whatever it's called, you know? And I like how they added some texture to the ground, so it makes it look like it's really there. I like that. I like the blue strip there. I think it's a great addition to this LEGO set. The side box is just a picture of the AT-ST, you know, very basic. I think it actually looks really good for how, you know, basic it is. And in the back, I like how they show you how to build it. I like how they show the AT-ST and all the things that are involved. And I like how it shows all the minifigures from smallest to tallest. That's pretty good. And I like how they show the weapons. And, you know, I think they could have done better with the back on this one. I don't really like the green background and the blue. I think it would have been cool if they added maybe some trees or the Ewok village or just something cooler than this. In the top right, it shows you the function. It's showing that that you can shoot a rock, I assume that is, to the guy right there, the evil dude right there. So that's the functions of it. Alright, so here's a close-up of the Ewok. You know, I really think it's just an Ewok. There's nothing really special about this. You know, it's an Ewok. I like the bow, but there's nothing real special. You know, take his head off, nothing there, you know. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. This Scout Trooper, it's just another basic Scout Trooper. Although he has a brown head this time, so that's kind of cool. He has a head now. I think usually it was black. It was like a normal black with nothing under it. So now I like how they added a little texture to that. I like the helmet. It looks a lot better from the back. I like how they have that. I think that'd be cooler if there's like a actual back bling to this guy, but there's not, so that's a little unfortunate. But overall, I like this guy too. And the AT-ST driver. You know, I don't really know. I mean, it looks cool. I don't really care about this, but you know, I like how there's a bell in the back. I like how he has the little string around his neck because it shows that there's like a strap on his helmet, even though there's not. And I like how there's goggles on top of the helmet. I think that's a sick add-on to it. Alright, getting into the playability-wise. So playability, I mean, it's, you know, nothing you can really shoot out of this AT-ST, but it's also meant for little kids, 4+, so I don't really expect that. But, I mean, it's cool. You can, like, walk and stuff, you know. You can move him up and down. You can twirl the head around. I don't know really what kids like, but, you know. I mean, it's okay for the AT-ST. I mean, pretty much, maybe an extra stud shooter would be kind of cool on this, but it'll do. This Ewok tree, whatever the heck it's called, I think it has more playability than the first one. It has a little cooler one for maybe, like, kids. But at the same time, I think it'd be, like, cooler if you could, like, yeet the, you know, the Ewok or something, like, goes, poof, and, like, he falls on top of him or something. I think that would have been a little bit cooler. I mean, this is cool and all, but they could have done way more. But it's also meant for kids, so, you know. And the speeder bike, I like how it's small, nice, and compact, so nothing will really fall off of it when you go, you know, like, they pretend to fly it around or something. It's really well built, no loose pieces, you know. Playability-wise on this thing, I mean, there's nothing. You can't shoot anything. You can, like, play around and, like, you know, I guess pretend to shoot something, but, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Alright, so, I mean, the ATST, right? I think it looks sick, actually. I think they actually did a really good job on it. I like the leg texture. I like how they added a little, like, mud to the front of this, so you actually tell that it's walking on mud. I like the color. You know, the color palette's actually really nice on this. Instead of this, maybe I'd add a stud shooter on both sides, and I like this part, though. I think that's really sick on this. And overall, I give it a 9 out of 10 for looks on this one. I think they did a great job. I like how they outside the windows as that. That's also sick. Ewok tree, could have done so much better on this, man. I mean, like, what the heck is this? I mean, it looks so ugly. I mean, literally, it's one tree with this. This is the ugliest thing in the entire set. I think they could have done so much better with this. Really disappointing, actually. 0 out of 10. This, I think it's a really crazy design. Not crazy, I think it's like a okay design, you know. For kids, it's really easy to build. It's pretty basic to build, too. And I like how it can't really fall apart. Although I would like if there is a handle here. Like, other sets have handles. So you can put your minifigure down and put handles on it. But, you know, it's okay that there isn't that on this. But, yeah. Alright, so, now... what do I think about the cockpits? So, I think the cockpits are kind of sick on this. I mean, this one they could have done so much more. I mean, look how stupid this looks. I mean, this looks stupid. Like, come on, we could have done way better with this one. Like, maybe adding an extra palette here or something, like, higher so you can't see his full chest. Maybe that would look a lot better with this, or, like, one of those, I don't know what they're called, but, yeah. Maybe one of those, or maybe... command thingy here, or like even like literally anything would make this look better, but you know, whatever. ATST, I think this one's actually really nice for, yeah, I think this one's really nice. You have to pop that open, and then inside, I mean, you can put a troop in there, right? So you can go like this and just dump them in. Oh wait, take off the gun though, probably. At least that's what I assume. Put them in there just like that. Wait. Never mind. Alright, so I mean, it's not bad. It's a lot better than, you know, this one, because it actually has an inside to it. I like how they added the window, so it makes it look like he's actually looking out, even though he's not. We all know he's not, but, you know, whatever. Here, that's a lot better, like that. Now, that looks sick. I just think they did a great job on the ATST, and, yeah. The cockpit looks great, and just in general, this is probably the best part of the entire build is this. I'm not even gonna lie, that looks sick. In this, where do I even start, man? I mean, that's literally where you put the minifigure. I mean, it has to be basic anyways, because it's a tree, and I don't know how crazy you can go with trees, so I guess I'll give them the benefit of doubt there. But, I mean, actually, you know what? I rate it, because it has the rail on it, so you can't fall off. Still think it'd be dope if you had a yeet machine where it goes, and he, like, falls, but... you know, without that, I think it's okay. I mean, you can put weapons here. You can put, like, something there. Maybe a ladder would have been cool, too, so you can get up the ladder. But, yeah, that's what I think about that.